Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and the markets are doing its best at being very freaking shitty. So if you were in Tether right now, congratulations to you. If you opened a long position like 6 hours ago or more, congratulations to you. If you ride the wave like a sucker like most of the people, that's also good, it's also fine. If you sold right now, shame on you. Alright, but let's start with what we got. So, Ripple may face a fourth lawsuit claiming XRP as security. Oh my days. Oh, Lon Johnson. This is not too nice, guys. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Alright, and then nothing better than Ripple's XRP. Bitcoin can't compete, says TechCrunch founder. This is, again, take into consideration that this might be, some, not necessarily fake news, but, like, paid, even though they will never say that they are being paid to say stuff like that, like, more manipulative talks, So let's take that in the back of your head. And I guess this one could very much be fake news, so we don't really know yet if it is real, if it is not. Let's go over this. It's quite a interesting subject, so... Ripple may face a fourth lawsuit connected to the legal classification of the cryptocurrency XRP. Rosen Law Firm says it is investigating whether Ripple Labs Incorporated violated federal security laws in connection with its sale of XRP. The New York-based firm says it represents investors throughout the globe, concentrating its practice in securities class actions and shareholder derivative litigation, and it also says it is preparing a class action lawsuit to recover losses suffered by purchases of Ripple XRP tokens. Now, I'm actually kind of confused always. So when would I have to buy? When would I have bought Ripple XRP to be eligible to get like a sort of a refund or whatever? Does any person in the world just get their money back? Is XRP the token or like the coin just gonna disappear from space? How's that all gonna work out? Like, what if they win the lawsuit? Like, hey, does Ripple gotta pay every single person in the world back who has ever had XRP, or is that like the firm just gonna take the money away from the company and just gonna, I don't know, like give it to government or something? That's not gonna happen. Or is the firm just gonna keep it to themselves because they now won? And how is that gonna work out? I'm just kind of confused about that. Like, there was also one of the lawsuits before, right, which we're gonna see in a second here. So Ripple has already been hit with several class action lawsuits filed in California, claiming XRP as security. So May 3rd, law firm Taylor Copeland files a lawsuit, a class action one even, in San Francisco, in California against Ripple Labs Inc., XRP2 LLC, and CEO Brad Garlinghouse. And then June 5th, law firm Robbins Arroyo files a class action lawsuit in San Mateo, California against Ripple. You get the point. And then June 27th, law firm Robbins Arroyo, the same one, files a class action lawsuit again, same place. Ripple has pushed back on the allegations, saying that let me just put that moth down right quick if I can. Can I? Oh, my sound thing is broken. The sound button. Screw that. Alright, so Ripple has pushed back on the allegations, saying the digital asset is completely separate and independent from the private company. At CB Insight's Future of FinTech conference in New York in June, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse gave 3 reasons why he believes XRP is not a security. If Ripple, the company, shuts down tomorrow, the XRP ledger will continue to operate. It's open source decentralized technology that exists independent of Ripple. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a task with the 55 or whatever, how much is there? Like 50, I think it's like 55 billion that is totally like locked up. And this will be a little bit of a hassle, but it will all work out in the end, yes. If Ripple Labs were to be shut down, XRP could, that's one of my main reasons why I think that they will win, because of that statement. Like, if Ripple Labs were to literally go away, let's say Brad got killed, for some reason. That's a very harsh statement, I know. But what if? And Ripple Labs is like, oh, we got to file for bankruptcy. And they're totally done, out of the picture too. XRP is still going to be alive. So it's going to be working a little bit less nicely and smoothly. But it will still be alive. It will still be working. So it doesn't need Ripple Labs. And that's just why I'm just thinking about it like that. So people who buy XRP don't think they're buying shares of Ripple. There's a company called Ripple. We are a private company. We have investors. People have bought shares of Ripple, the company, but buying XRP doesn't give you ownership of Ripple. It doesn't give you access to dividends or profits that may come from Ripple. So that's a very big, I guess it's even an understatement to say that they're not the same thing. But yeah, it's very nice to know that when you buy XRP, you're not buying shares of Ripple. It's a very important subject. XRP is solving a problem. There's no utility in a security. All right, that's also quite a good one. At a separate discussion in October, Garlinghouse called XRP our digital asset at a fintech panel in San Francisco. Ripple owns 60% of the total supply of XRP, with the majority of it locked up in escrow. That's set in this little video. I mean, it's pretty long, but actually, maybe let's see. I actually didn't listen to it right now. Let me put the sound on. Let's see if you guys can hear something right here.
Ripple.
Wait, I didn't hear jack shit. Maybe my... Oh, I need to put my audio in. Okay, let's see here. Beautiful. Now I don't hear anything anymore, guys. What's going on? Let's see if I can hear something now. So that's bad planning, yeah.
That early on, I think, was contrarian in the Bitcoin world, where the idea being that Bitcoin, I don't think, is going to be a panacea for all transactions. And you are seeing now a world where obviously there's lots of tokens to serve different use cases. We focused on making sure that the performance of XRP, which is our digital asset, is very...
Ah, he said it there. Oh, that's dumb.
Very efficient for payments. So in contrast to today, you know, a Bitcoin transaction on average is about 4 hours. All
right, it's just probably going to say why his thing is better and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's kind of dumb of him to say it's like, it's our digital asset, because there's going to be a lot of quotes following that. Oh, he's going to regret, like, he's at home pounding his head, just like, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Or he could just always say, like, he misread something, or like he misspelled, or whatever. I don't know. People misinterpreted his statement, like our digital asset, in the sense that they are very much invested in it, or making it, they made it, something like that. I don't know. A top official at the SEC recently stated that Bitcoin and Ether are not securities, but made no mention of XRP. In a prepared speech, Director of the SEC Division of Corporation Finance William Hinman said, "Putting aside the fundraising that accompanied the creation of Ether, based on my understanding of the present state of Ether, the Ethereum network and its decentralized structure, current offers and sales of Ether are not securities transactions." And as with Bitcoin applying the disclosure regime of the federal security laws to current transactions in Ether would seem to add little value. Ripple has hired 2 former SEC officials to represent the company in court. Gonna be interesting. We're gonna see it all, guys. It's gonna take a few months maybe to develop. We don't know. Hopefully as fast as possible. There's already 1 out of the 4 judges who are in front of, like Ripple not being a security. When we last... when we last read one of the articles. Michael Arrington, founder of TechCrunch, said in an interview that Ripple XRP can process transactions more quickly and cheaply than Bitcoin and Ethereum. And Arrington has also launched XRP Capital, a 100 million crypto hedge fund, which actually only has 3 to 4% in XRP. So, it's a $100 million hedge fund, but only 4%, so $4 million in XRP. Take that in your consideration here as well. Michael Arrington, the founder of TechCrunch, recently remarked that Ripple's company XRP cryptocurrency... Wait, what? The founder of TechCrunch recently remarked that Ripple company's XRP cryptocurrency may be technologically superior to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Arrington's enthusiasm... Why? Like, he's saying that it's superior, but it's not saying that you're going to make more money with it, all right? Arrington's enthusiastic comments about XRP came during an interview with Block in Press, a South Korean blockchain firm. The TechCrunch founder noted that XRP was potentially better than Bitcoin and Ethereum in terms of its ability to process transactions. A $100 million hedge fund. Notably, Arrington has launched a XRP Capital, which is a $100 million hedge fund for strategic investments in various crypto and blockchain-related projects. According to the Stanford Law School graduate, he opted to use XRP because he thinks it can settle transactions more quickly and cost-effectively than the Bitcoin or Ethereum network. We already covered why that is one of the reasons that he did the hedge fund in XRP. When asked about other reasons why he chose XRP for the hedge fund, Arrington mentioned that we thought, in fact, we know XRP is the best for the first hedge fund firm to dominate in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin and Ether can't compete with XRP. He added that XRP's detractors may argue it's centralized and goes against the peer-to-peer electronic cash model of Bitcoin, but added that a lot of people in the US just like it, and if you need to move some money like very quickly and very cheaply, there's nothing better than XRP. Bitcoin and Ether can't compete with that, and it's fantastic for that. So I think there's a lot of other currencies who can do it cheaper and better, maybe, So I'm actually kind of confused with that whole statement there. Like, he's just naming Bitcoin and Ether because they're the 2 ones above XRP. So I understand, like, the fastness, like the speed and the cost of XRP are way, way better. But in comparison to some other cryptos, I think there must be a few other cryptos who can do it better and cheaper, right? In his first interview with Block in Press, Arjun also commented on South Korea's business environment. He explained that the Korean market may be a bit opaque to Westerners, which can often make it challenging to work with local companies. The TechCrunch founder argued, however, that there is great potential for crypto in the $1.4 trillion economy because 40% of the Korean white-collar professionals are invested into cryptocurrencies. That's actually kind of crazy, 40%. Arrington also believes there is likely no other country where digital assets have been so widely adopted, which to him suggests that most Koreans are receptive to new ideas and may be more willing to experiment with crypto-related ventures. Things like this just make me want to learn Korean to just, integrate and I guess have a conversation with the Korean in native language and just talk about some crypto over there because there's a lot of people who don't speak English over there, I've noticed. I've had a lot of oh yeah. Yeah, I've been to Korea and I've had a lot of awkward conversations with how do you say, like a middleman? I don't know how you call it, like a translator. Is that just like, in Dutch it's a tolk. I think it's just a translator. But yeah, it's really kind of awkward because they're just staring at you like, what are you doing? You're just moving your mouth in English and they have no idea what the actual F you're saying. Yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, it would just be very cool to speak Korean because I think you can actually get a lot more out of it than if you can, unless you're, of course, working with English dudes who speak English, yeah, I guess. But yeah, what do you guys think that Ripple will do? Do you think it's better than Bitcoin or Ether? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm really excited to know about that. Also, I do want to say that I'm going to be giving away $100 every time we hit 250 likes within 24 hours. And I'm going to give away $1,000 if we hit 20k subs within August, which is going to be a long shot, but we're going to try it. We're going to see. We're just going to give our best. And we're just going to see if we can. Hopefully we hit at least 19,500. Like 500 off is okay, doable. Hopefully we hit at least 19,500. Really hoping for that. Ripple may face a fourth lawsuit claiming, yeah, it's going to be, yeah. Oh yeah, I was just actually mentioning that the first lawsuit is still some of the big things too. So yeah, I think this is actually going to be quite a big thing when it's all finished, if you know what I mean. So I think, why I keep repeating myself, like there's somebody in the back screaming very loud, so I'm muting my microphone every time that he's screaming, but that kind of interrupted my thing. So what I was saying is like, one of those lawsuits is already kind of the same thing as the fourth lawsuit, right? So it is just a different firm, but I'm still confused as to where the funds will actually go, and if I as an individual can actually get money back if they were to actually win. So if you guys have any insights on that situation right there, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later in another crypto video. Enjoy your day, everybody. Be sure to check out all links in the description below, including the hardware wallet because there you can store your Ripple, including the Discord link because that's a cool crypto community, and some other ones. Just check it all out.